document which is a sign-on between you and the NUPRC.
Yes, sir.
The last page of your submission here.
Yes, sir.
And this is as at when?
The sign off with the NUPRC was as at January 2025, sir.
The document you have here is at January 2025?
Yes, sir. The sign off with the NUPRC.
Well, what I see here is May 2024. I don't know whether we are seeing differently. So what's the summary of the finding on that document? I can see 24th of January 2025.
Yes, sir. So looking at this sign-off between NPC and NUPRC as of January 2025, you can see that the balance outstanding on royalty stands at $20 million, 338,777.60.
No, please, come again. Stands at what?
So, sir, based on the sign-off between NPC and NUPRC as at January 2025, it shows that Pan Ocean 147 is in credit of over $20 million. So let me read the figure accurately, sir. It's 2338,777.60. That's the credit, sir.
And that's on all the heads of payment.
So that's for crude oil royalty that we are in credit.
All right.
But for concession rentals, sir, we are actually owing $299,000, $881. Yeah. So that is what we are owing on concession rentals, which NNPC has promised to remit when they lift the next crude. Thank you, sir.
Any other heading of payment apart from these two? You said you are in credit on one head, you are in debit of $299,000 on another one. Is there any other category of payments?
For gas flare penalty, we are owing $4,522,554.
You said what, sir?
For gas flare penalty,
yes.
Gas flare penalty, we are owing $4,422,554.
Just wait. We will. This is a very simple. Let's first take the ones you are admitting to.
Yes.
You are admitting it into owing on gas flare penalty.
Yes.
To the tune of how much, sir?
$4,522,554.
$554. That one is not in contention. It's not in contention.
No.
All right. So on
concession payment.
Yes, please. On concession. Yes.
Concession, we are owing $299,881.
299.
$881.
881. Any other head of payments?
So the other one is the royalty, which we have just discussed.
You said you are in credit.
Yes.
All right.
$20 million.
No, just wait first. I want us to just have an agreement first on the things that you are admitting.
Yes, sir.
To help us to narrow the issues so that we don't spend too much time. The ones you are contesting, we can then come to them. So for how long have this gas flare penalty been due?
The gas flare penalty.
Sorry, that's on. We're still talking about Pan Ocean.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So since when has this gas flare penalty been due?
It's almost 6 to 9 months, yes.
Can you be very specific, please? When was the last payment? So that we have a good.
So we made some payment in January, but
of this year.
Of this year was
out of the
yes,
cumulative debt.
Out of the accumulated debt, but this, most of this have been due since June last year.
Okay, June last year to now is about 7 to 8 months.
Yes, sir.
All right, what about the concession rental? Since when has this 299,381 been due?
This is this year, because it's a yearly.
January of this year?
Yes.
Okay, Honorable Mr. Yes, please.
So let's go back to 2019, gas flaring. There was no payment in 2021, isn't it? In 2020, there was no payment. Am I right, sir? Okay, let me start. 2019, gas flaring outstanding 520,045, isn't it? No payment was made in 2019. Am I right? In 2020, there was no payment. Right? In 2021, no payment. Carry forward balance 1,673,731. In 2022, in the months of March, 556,3535 was paid. Again, in May, you made 558,598. Total payment made stood at 1,115,133. Carry forward balance was 955. In 2023, no payment was made, and the balance stood at 3.5 million. Am I right, sir? In 2024, you could only pay 600,000. The payment made in April and the last one in December. Your outstanding balance stood as 4,525,554. This is confirmed, isn't it? And, okay.
You also have the evidence of this payment they are talking about?
That's where I'm going.
All right.
Sir, you see, when you are talking of payments, there must be evidence showing or attachment to that effect. Isn't it? And the attachments probably are not in this annexure. It is only letter to the banks, which you request them to transfer money from your own account to the relevant accounts. Am I right, sir? Am I right, sir?
The telexes are there.
Okay, the evidence of payment.
The telexes.
Telex?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you show me the telex or refer me to where the telex are? Can you show me where? Okay, this is the instruction to the bank. This is the evidence of payment. Created by users. Okay. Okay. So, Chair.
Yes, please.
What I'm contemplating is
I don't know. Go ahead,
so my contention here is
Committee Chair, welcome.
my contention is in this. They are outstanding from 19. They are carrying forward. They are outstanding from 19. From 2019. Chair, in 2019, no penalty was paid as at that end of the year because no payment was made. In 2020, the outstanding of 1,057,000, it was a free cash for them. There was no penalty payment on the unremitted. Equally, in 2021, there was no payment and there was no penalty paid by them. The outstanding of 2022, no penalty was paid on 955. Again, today in 2023, no payment was made, no penalty was made for 3.5 million. I believe nobody will give money free of charge without paying penalty for unpaid sum. And by the financial regulations and others, penalties are supposed to be paid by the company for non-payment of these royalties. Thank you, my chair.
Chairman, thank you very much. All right. Please, before the addendum, I just want them to, there's a document I don't very well understand here. This voucher, you know, because you didn't pay your document, it's difficult. This voucher, can you see it?
Sir, kindly disregard that point, sir.
Huh?
Kindly disregard that, sir.
Disregard what?
The payment voucher.
Why should it be disregarded?
Okay, sorry. No, okay,
This is the, hello, sir.
Okay, sir.
We take it that upon taking of oath and appearing before this committee, the first thing you do is to adopt your documents.
It's adopted.
Because this is a document provided to the committee.
It's adopted, sir.
And there is a voucher here that I want to ask a question. I said we should disregard it. Why should we disregard it? I want to know what this voucher is dated 6th of January 2015.
Sir, the payment voucher was an internal document that was raised for the payment of concession rentals in 2015. So it was raised to pay concession rentals in 2015, sir.
So what is the relevance of that to your defense on this indebtedness?
It confirms the fact that in early years, in 2015, we have settled zero rentals. The one that we have outstanding is the one that was due in 2025 January, sir.
Okay, because this is I have a feeling that the telex, the copy of the telex you attach, okay, what is the total value of the copy of telex that you attach? What's the total value?
Sir, we attach telexes for all the payments that we have in the schedule, sir. All payments that we have in the schedule, sir.
All payments since when?
From 2019, sir.
For 2019?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the total value? What's the total value of all those payments evidenced by the telex? I need.
So, sir, in 2022, we put telex there for $1.115 million in 2022. In 2022, yes, we included telexes for payments for $1.115 million in 2022. In 2024, we included telex for payments of $600,000.
$1.1 you said 1.1?
$1.115 million, sir.
$1,115,000.
Yes, $133, yes.
Yes, Honorable Bamishin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Again, I've looked at your document, and I'm trying to figure out the monies that you defrayed for the crude oil royalty. I don't have the receipts here, or the telexes or whatever you used in defraying them. It's not in this document. Because I'm still wondering how you'd pay 18 million to an account that you're not owing for. This is in dollars, this is not in naira. You run a business.
Do you have a copy of the letter written to you, please? Do you
Yes,
have
sir.
Yes.
Okay. Does it contain any templates for this submission?
Yes, sir.
Can you affirm that your submission has conformed to the template provided in that letter?
Yes, sir. Correct, sir. Yes, sir.
Because the Secretariat is informing us that, okay, please, Rashid.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We gave them the format to follow, but from the review of their submission, they did not follow it. We asked them to populate the assessment that NUPRC has done for them in value and the payment they have made so far. On monthly basis or on quarterly basis, assessment is done. Can I go ahead? Yes. You can see in January 2024, we have the sum of 238. Hello, sir.
Okay, one of them is following. Yes.
Okay, in January 2024, when you are assessed, NUPRC said you should pay, you have to pay, your liability was $238,000. Okay, if you look at February, March, April, May, up to December, that column, but I think column 1, column 2, column 3, that amount paid column, no payment has been recorded there. So we have designed the template in such a way that historically, we'll be able to know your cumulative balance, whether in positive or in negative position.
So, like we earlier explained, sir, we followed the template exactly as you have presented. The reason why you do not have any payment in that column for 2024 is because there was no payment. Payments had been earlier made in previous years that covers these liabilities you are seeing in 2024. Does that answer, sir?
No.
Okay, Deputy Chairman, please.
Okay, Chairman, sir, thank you. Please, in the course of your explanations, you kept mentioning you are still having outstanding. This money, are you not supposed to pay? What is the reason for the outstanding? Because I'm worried. What is the reason for this outstanding? Why are you still keeping outstanding or having outstanding with you? So,
whatever reason,
Mr. Chairman,
let them answer. But whatever reason they have, what we are concerned with now is that they have to just go and pay. So that's why I said that the ones we have agreed on, will make a ruling on it. But you can answer, why have you delayed payment? And then we also know that penalty has not been applied to some of the outstanding payments up to date. So answer the question, please.
So for royalty oil, penalty has been applied to the value you are seeing.
For the gas flare, penalty has not been applied.
Gas
up to date.
Gas flare is associated gas. So that's the way the regulation. So the penalty is on the royalty, is on the oil, not on the gas, because it's an associated volume that comes from the reservoir. So that's why, but the penalty have already been applied to the oil, the royalty oil. So that's just to explain that. But again, just to answer the question Honorable have asked us is the issue of operating where we are is public, is known in the public. That we actually have gotten to this point of being able to pay royalty as we have paid and gas flare. It's what you as our legislation have actually helped us to do by being able to settle and help the operation to move as it is today. It has been a very big challenge, but thank God for what you have done for us, and we are very grateful to you. That's why we are responding to our payments as you can see today, and we are also stating it clearly. These things are standing. You know, we are telling you clearly that though these are standing because we have the obligation to pay But hitherto, it has been very, very challenging. You can see a whole year not being able to pay because those are the issues. But we are here today and we are ready to make payment of all our standing to the federal government. Thank you.
Okay, so, I understand that you had challenges of why you are having this outstanding. So we want to know, anytime you have challenge, who are you supposed to escalate this matter to? Have you done any form of escalation or so?
Honorable, yes, we have done escalation, and that is why you see our president has been helping to make sure that we are solving all the security challenges we have. The major challenge we have are actually security. And he has taken it as a responsibility and is helping us to enable the environment so that we can operate and make sure that we pay our royalty to the federal government. Thank you. Thank you.
That regards, you have actually accepted or agreed that you have escalated. Whenever you have challenge, you escalate. So do you have any correspondence?
We go through the structure. If you look at we go through a series of structure to be able to escalate, all right? We won't write directly to the president. We go through the regulators, and they daily see our challenge. OPT, yeah, they daily see our challenge,
all right,
and they'll take it up from there. Thank you.
Pan Ocean, you didn't submit a copy of your audited account as requested in the letter asking for submission of documents. And there is a purpose for that. You did not submit copies of your audited account. Like I said earlier, we will need to have a more diligent examination of the document that you have submitted. But we will have to rule on the ones that we have. It's like an arbitration where you have a convergence. We should be able to take a position on it. And the committee is willing to give you an additional grace of 7 days, with which you can pay this sum of $4,522,554 and 290, which is the gas flare penalty, as well as the concession rental payment of 299.8 thousand USD. Within 7 days, and we want us to be on the same page on that, so that that one is settled, and then we can move on to the other issues as we do the reconciliation of the accounts.
Mr. Chairman, I would actually want to appeal to the House. We have an outstanding credit of about 20 million.
We have not established that. That is not established. That is a claim that you have put forward. And even if that is the case, they are not on the same field of payments. You understand? One cannot offset the other. You agree with me?
So, Mr. Chairman, I want to appeal to the House, because the same information we presented, we have all the structures, royalty, flare, and concession.
Excuse me, please.
Yes, sir.
Are you suggesting that you use one to offset the other? It doesn't work that way. The headings are different. They are different lines of revenue. They are different lines of revenue. I mean, you are not going out of operation, are you?
We're not going out of operation.
I pray not. So if you have a credit on a particular line, on that particular line, you can then enter an agreement with your regulator and then know whatever you're going to do going forward. Yes, that is how it is. That is how it is.
But it's an impact on our operation, Mr. Chairman.
You said?
Is this an impact? Going to have an impact on our operation, and that's why I'm appealing to the House, right? Ruling on that we should pay this amount within this period, and when we're having this credit, it's going to affect our operation, and you have been helping us to enable the business environment. So that's why I'm appealing to the House. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Because like I said, even the figure that the NUPRC provided for us on your indebtedness is higher than what you claim. But we are saying that we want to move faster. We don't want a situation where we'll keep on back and forth on this, so that we take you on the things that we have agreed on. Papa Misao?
Chairman, distinguished colleagues, sir, these two payments, this outstanding are established. No, we are not contesting this one. And by the rule of the House, resolved that you should go ahead and pay this particular outstanding. And if you look at it, sir, you knew you have an outstanding in the previous days. You went back to pay excess payment while you knew the other components or other soft heads that you are supposed to have made payment. You claim to have next expect, and you didn't consider those two. You went ahead and you claim you made the next. I think it is better we reconcile and finish off this one before we go to those ones. And again, sir, we want to request they should give us evidence of payment of those payments made that made them to be in credit of almost about $20 million.
Thank you very much. MD, I don't want us to... Okay, well, let's give you... Yeah, go ahead, please.
So,
1 minute.
I have heard what he has said. But my further appeal that 7 days, it's too short a time for us to be able to raise that kind of money. So I will appeal that we'll give the payment plan that we're able to pay out this outstanding if the House will oblige us with the payment plan. Thank you, sir.
A payment plan that will span how long? Let me know first. A payment plan that will span how long? 10 days, 15 days? But you and I know that this money is not that. You can't tell me that $500 million will hamper your operation. I don't even think so. I don't think so. We have Newcross, which we haven't gone to.
Yes, sir. I'm just looking at, if you look...
Let us help you.
I am appealing. If you look at the way we have made payment, you will see that we stagger the payment so that we are able to make this payment. So I'm appealing that you will help us. We are actually proposing a period of 5 months. So that we can pay it out.
MD Pan Ocean.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
I've listened to your plea. Unfortunately, we cannot grant what you have asked for because, like we said, if you have a debt that has spanned this long and that has not been paid and became a cause of concern for the Auditor General for the Federation to escalate to National Assembly, we should not be seen to be foot dragging on taking the decision on it. And so we have considered your plea and we have decided to extend the time that we are willing to give you for the payment of this outstanding sum to a period of 45 days. not anything more than 45 days. That is the decision of the committee. Thank you. Like
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You're welcome. We'll do an analysis or a further analysis of this document, and then we may need to still ask further questions